You think you're in control of your daily decisions, right? Choosing what to watch, where to eat, even what to type. But what if I told you that many of those choices aren't really yours? You're being guided, nudged, and sometimes straight up pushed in directions you never even notice. Stick around, because we're about to uncover 10 everyday choices you thought you were making, but weren't. Let's start with something you use every single day, your web browser. Did you consciously weigh the pros and cons of Chrome, Safari, or Edge? Or did you just start using the one that was already on your new phone or computer? For millions of us, it's the latter. Tech giants pay billions to be the default choice. This isn't a small thing. It shapes your entire online experience from the get-go. You didn't choose it. It was chosen for you, making it the path of least resistance. It's a powerful first step in a long chain of engineered decisions. Now, picture this. You finish a great episode of a show, and before you can even think about what's next, the next episode starts playing. That's the autoplay feature on streaming platforms. It feels convenient, but it's a deliberate design choice to keep you hooked. Instead of giving you a moment to decide if you want to keep watching, or maybe go do something else, the platform makes the decision for you. It's not about helping you. It's about maximizing your screen time. You're not browsing for your next favorite show. You're being fed a continuous stream of content, turning a conscious choice into a passive habit. It transforms "what should I watch?" into "I guess I'll just watch this." Next up, online shopping. You log on to your favorite site, and right there on the front page is a big flashy banner. Bestsellers. It seems helpful, right? A curated list of popular items. But bestseller doesn't mean best quality or best value. It often means it's the item the store wants to move the most, maybe due to high profit margins, overstock, or a promotional deal with the brand. By highlighting these items, stores nudge you toward their most profitable products, not necessarily the ones that best fit your needs. You see social proof. Everyone is buying this. And your brain's shortcut is to think it must be a good choice. You're not just shopping. You're being skillfully guided toward a purchase that benefits the seller most. Feeling hungry? Let's open a food delivery app. You scroll through endless options, but have you noticed which restaurants are at the top? It's not always the ones with the best food or the highest ratings. Apps often feature restaurants that pay for premium placement or offer a higher commission to the platform. They might push you towards special offers that encourage you to add more items to your cart, increasing your total bill. The algorithm is designed to maximize the platform's revenue, not to find you the most delicious, authentic meal. Your craving for pizza is real, but the specific pizzeria you're being shown is part of a business strategy. You think you're choosing dinner, but you're being steered toward a more profitable transaction. All right, let's talk about social media. You open an app to see what your friends are up to, but what you actually see is a feed filled with suggested for you posts and viral videos from accounts you don't even follow. These platforms have figured out that outrage, controversy, and high emotion content get the most engagement, likes, comments, and shares. So, the algorithm prioritizes showing you things that will provoke a reaction, keeping you scrolling and tapping longer. You're not exploring a diverse world of ideas. You're being pulled into an engagement loop, fed a specific diet of content designed to keep your eyes glued to the screen. Your curiosity is being weaponized to maximize ad revenue. Now, let's hit the road. You plug an address into your favorite navigation app. It gives you a few route options, and you pick the fastest one. Simple, right? Not always. Some navigation apps have partnerships that can influence the routes they suggest. They might steer you down a road that passes by a partnered coffee shop or gas station, hoping you'll make a stop. It might only add a minute or two to your trip, so you'd never notice. But over millions of users, that's a lot of potential customers being driven right to a partner's doorstep. You're not just getting from point A to point B. You're being steered, quite literally, in a way that serves commercial interests you're completely unaware of. Think about the last time you saw a recommended for you section on an e-commerce site. It feels personal, like the website really gets you. But often, these are just paid placements in disguise. Brands pay to have their products appear in those recommendation slots, targeting you based on your browsing history. You might have been looking for running shoes, and suddenly a specific brand of socks is recommended alongside them. It's not an organic suggestion based on what other runners bought. It's a paid advertisement designed to look like a helpful tip. You think you're discovering a new product, but you're actually just being sold to in a very subtle, personalized way. This next one is so subtle, you've probably never thought about it. Take out your phone and look at the default layout of your apps. The most prominent, easy-to-reach apps on the dock are usually the phone, messages, browser, and camera. But what about the rest? App designers and phone manufacturers spend a lot of time on what's called user interface and user experience design. They place certain native apps in prime real estate, making you more likely to use them over third-party alternatives. The layout isn't just for neatness. It is a carefully crafted environment designed to guide your taps and reinforce your use of the manufacturer ecosystem. It's built for their retention, not your freedom of choice. Ever notice how your phone seems to know what you're about to type? Predictive text and autocorrect are incredibly convenient. They speed up our communication and fix our typos. But they also shape what we say. The algorithm suggests the most common or statistically likely words. Over time, this can subtly homogenize our language, nudging us away from more unique or creative word choices in favor of the predictable. You might find yourself accepting a suggested phrase simply because it's easier than typing out your original thought. You're writing faster, yes, but you're also thinking a little less about the precise words you use. You're outsourcing a small part of your self-expression to an algorithm. So, from the browser you use to the words you type, so many of our daily choices are not as personal as they feel. They're engineered, optimized, and designed by forces that want to guide our behavior for profit or engagement. It's not about being a conspiracy theorist. It's about understanding the world we live in. Being aware of these nudges is the first step to making more conscious, deliberate choices. So, which one of these surprised you the most? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you think, and I make sure to read every single one. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, consider subscribing for more content that makes you think.